selection in which we have done. Now, what I said before we hired this chief, I said that these are my words. I said, nobody is, the mayor, nobody else. Mayor doesn't have a vote. We select the police chief. So I don't see how the mayor can tell anybody that you're going to be the next police chief. How can he tell? He doesn't have a vote. You know, I'm the one, we're the people that vote for the police chief. So I feel that I should have a say. So I said that I'm going to have a say on this. We're going to interview some people, and we're going to vote accordingly. And that's what we did. We voted accordingly. There's no racial discrimination. No racial. I'm a fair person. Fair person. Born and raised here in Jasper. Went to school here. Graduated from Jasper way back in the day. Way back there. When we were over here and they were over there. Left here and went to Waco, went to Paul Quinn College, stayed on Guam 20 years, retired over there and was a teacher and school principal. Stayed there 20 years and got 30 years of service. They gave us 5 years of retired, then I had about 5 years of annual sick leave and annual leave. Came back to Jasper, retired from Texas about 23 years. So I've been around pretty, you know, I'm no Tommy come lately, you know. I've been around, I'm a people person, and I've met people. So I kind of think I know what I'm doing when it comes to hiring and evaluating. Been on city council about five years and a quarter. This is my last year on here. And I thought it was, here again, I just thought it was a good choice to hire Mr. Pearson, Chief Pearson, as our police chief. And if I had to do it over again, I would do the same thing. I'd make the same decision. The same decision. There's no changes. There's no changes. The recall thing, the protest, everybody coming down to the people's house, show of force, or whatever the case might be, has not changed the way I feel about it. I made my choice, and that's my choice. Sticking with it. Sticking with it. And, you know, we hate to see the confusions, the conflicts, the large disagreements in regards to the police chief situation. But, you know, that's the way it is. That's life. I mean, you know, you got a choice to disagree, and I made my decision. You don't agree with it, then, you know, do what you got to do what you think you should do. I'm still going to stick with my choice. That's just the way I am, you know. You come at me, you know, you back me in the corner, I'm coming at you, you know. It's just me. And, you know, I don't let nobody buffalo me or whatever the case might be, or say you do this, do that. I'm gonna threaten you with this, or there's no threats. Not afraid of it. I wished I'd made some notes and something else to tell you, but that's about all I can think of. And we hope we can get this stuff together. Hope we can come to some kind of compromise and bring it together and accept Rodney Pearson as police chief. You know, I know you disagree with that, but be glad to set up a one-on-one meeting with you, or 1-on-5, or whatever the case might be, and we might be able to work some of our disagreements out. I don't know. but just going around and hollering about he's not qualified, you know, what are you basing your thinking on? He's not qualified, you know. I think he is qualified. The scores actually make you qualified. You know, just because you made the highest mark on the test, it means that you're going to be a better teacher than others. Just because you're smarter than the other teachers. Studies that I've heard of say that the teacher who had to put forth a lot of effort and burn the midnight oil were the ones that made the best teacher. Why? Because he knows where that little Johnny's coming from, and he's back there and say, "Teacher, I just don't understand a word you say. I just don't understand." He understands what he's talking about. He understands what that teacher's talking about. But the old boy that slept in the class before the test and then got out and made an A on it, well, he don't understand that. He go up there and say, "Boy, I told you that 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, and you still don't. I've gone over that 2 or 3 times, and you still don't understand." And he just about shouting at me. So some of the guys that make good chiefs, there's other criteria that's used for people to be good chiefs, good employees, and what you know, how did, you know, you got to deal, you know, employees, you got to deal with people, and that's one of the main things you have to do, is deal with people. If you don't know how to deal with people, you're not going to be there long.
That's right.
You're going to be gone quick, and so you got to be able to deal with people. So just because your skills down at the police station are good, but you don't know how to deal with people, and people always calling up complaints about what the police did, or maybe the lack of what they didn't do or whatever. Well, that's a skill you need to work on. I think Pearson has that. I think he has. I don't know if I told you anything that you hadn't already heard, but thanks for listening to me.